Hi, I'm going to talk to you today about Starbucks. A while back, I went to Starbucks. It's just a coffee shop called Starbucks. So I'm going to tell you what happened. I was eating a lot of food, different kinds of food, and I was driving, and I thought my stomach felt strange, or the engine of the car. And I had on a silk shirt, and I started sweating. So I was driving, and the engine was going, and I felt like I was going to have to go to the bathroom, number 2. And it just hit me. And I decided that I was going to pull off to the side of the road. I was really feeling antsy. So I arrived there, and I saw in the corner it was Starbucks, and there was a bunch of people going there, and I decided to pull over. So I drove in, parked my car, and I ran inside. So I went to the bathroom, knocked on the door, and it wasn't available. Finally, I got in, and I unbuttoned my pants, pulled them down, and it just came out of me really quick. And I had diarrhea. I was farting, but it really felt good to get that gas out. Whew. So I really just felt awful sitting there. Anyways, I relaxed my legs. I noticed somebody was banging on the door. But I couldn't see who it was. So I was just so embarrassed. And it was just all over the wall. It just splattered everywhere. So I sat, and I had on white. So I turned on the water and had to wash it off because it got on my clothes too. And just everywhere. So I was cleaning up. I had to wring out my clothes, and I heard the knock, or it seemed like someone was knocking again. So I could see knees. So there was a couple, 1 and 2, 3 brown places. So I put my pants back on. And the color was just tan. So I decided, I should walk around and just see if the next person was ready. So I opened the door and kind of peeked out. There was this hearing man who came up. So I closed the door. So I just felt sick and I didn't really know how to get out. So I peeked again. There was just no one around. So I kind of ran out of there just to try and get away. I drove off. And as I was looking back, I am just so embarrassed about that. I am not going back to Starbucks again. That was really awful.
I don't know who would work at Starbucks, but they'll probably be laughing at me.
So I'm sure whoever's working there is going to be laughing about that. It's a funny story, but I'd like to forget it. It was awful.